Right, let's see.
I did it with zero support. No, it was incredible. And the truth is that so much of this process is about
In fact, that's Ron Howard's daughter. She's quite like her dad.
breakthroughs. I think it goes back to this thing of like
Right, anyway, I'm kind of. So basically, it's just an impromptu live stream as such. I say impromptu. Um, I'm basically going to finish off the wave. So this is going to be the frame. Um, so I'm going to finish this off because remember, I think the other day we had because bag 13 was quite a lot of pieces, but probably not that much. There's 3 bags there. This is what we're building, by the way. The Great Wave, Hokusai's Great Wave, a Japanese artist, 17 something to 1860, it was about 80 something, 88, 89 when he died. But I've got a delivery coming, so I've actually got some Lego stuff just here as well. But me and Anya have got some stuff coming. So I'm going to quickly get on. I'm going to send this to Anya. I just like to send that I'm streaming. It makes her aware that I'm streaming. Um, so it means I can just get this finished. Share. So I may actually get, when I think about it, I may just use this. I've got my. It's actually Anya's old phone. It's pretty much like snookered. Did that send? Yeah, it did. But I'm going to use this for the live build. So, well, oh no, I can't because I was going to use this for the. So I'm going to have to use this for chat. And I want to see my DPD. So what I've got, my delivery, I can check to see he's another hour away, so that gives us time. Right, so get that open. Build her up. I'm actually watching the Mandalorian. What you get at the end of the TV series, you get a little update. It's a little insight into how it was done and all that stuff, which is good. So I've got that one in the background. Right, let's get this phone so I can see chat. Oh, there's Anya. God, you're already on. Cool. Right. So yeah, I'm just going to finish this off. I say I've got a delivery coming, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get these panned round. So you may see some additional. Oh, there's a little tidbit. Oh, it's a wee box. Oh. Yeah, I'm teasing. Right, let's get you there. So yeah, we're going to finish this the wave. Hokusai, I think I'm sure that's the way it's pronounced. Oh. Yeah, so I was actually just checking Anya. I've actually seen all the Mandalorian. I thought I was missing a season. Right, so what we're doing here, bag 12, yeah, we've done that. Right, so bag 13. So there's quite a few bag 13s. We've got all these parts. So I'm going to get my TV control that way. I should have put my TV lights on. So we've all. Do you know what? I just realised I put all my boxes down there. Do you know? I think something's fell off my. Just when I was putting them down, I just realised that I had. Yeah. Oh no! Look, there's 3 birds taped. Oh no! I'm gonna have to. Right. So when I was putting my Star Wars, I've shown Anya my Star Wars stuff and my Lego. I've knocked off some stuff, and I think I know where they go. How am I going to do this actually? Right, first off, let's get these here because I can actually put them on at a later date. Can I possibly put this here? Right. Sorry, Bruce, you're gonna have to maybe move a little bit. Oh, Brucey, so that's Jaws. That's actually quite good. You can put there's a place for the 3 minifigs, and you can put Bruce on. I might have to put this light on, folks, because it is a little bit dark. Yeah, that's Bruce. Hello, my name's Bruce. Oh, that little bit's knocked off the bottom as well. That's why it moved down. Right, let's get this decanted. So although there's 3 bags, they're actually quite the same and very kind of uniformed, as in there's not really a lot of difference. Never saw anything. Yeah, that's exactly, and that's the way I want it. So these are kind of smallish parts. In fact, they're not really that small. Technic pins. They're going to hold the frame in. Right, folks, let's go. So we've actually got there's bags 14 and then bags 15. 14 looks as if it's going to be all the white fascia. And then 15 answers the postcard, I don't really know. So we're going over the back here. Right, so we've got these angle pieces. So now that looks to me as if it's, because I think this is, yeah, we're up here. So we've got these corner brackets. So, me and Anya started this build. It was actually quite a fun build. I wouldn't say it was terribly difficult as such. We've got some nice little anchor points going in here. So it looks as if, right, what we got? So we've got 4 of these brown pins, and these little collars going on. So as I say, I'm keeping an eye out, or keeping an ear out for the door. I will check, because it's still an hour away, the Lego. So this is the one with the Disney TV gift we purchased. Right, we've got 4 of them. And then we've got 4 of these. So these are like blocks. So I think what we're doing is we're pre-loading these in like this. So we're not putting them in all the way. So it looks as if these are going to clamp. I think these are actually going to clamp the picture frame in here. So the picture frame's going to almost sit in these. I still think if you've ever built any of the art series, you will probably know that the Starry Night is a very Starry Night is a very tricky build, and it's not a very secure picture picture frame build. It's not the best. It's probably one of the weak points of that set. I don't even know possibly if there's a way of engineering it so that it beefs it up a little bit. You possibly could. Yeah, but that kit gives me nightmares. In fact, Daniel probably. I had a light fixture that I glued up under the shelf, and it basically was just a little light kit that I was trialing out on my shelves. That fell, and I swear I thought that, yeah, I thought something else was happening. Well, I didn't think something else was happening. I thought maybe one of my kits had fallen. I periodically do a little check of the wall with the artwork up, just to give it a little test, just to see if everything's okay. So these are going to pinch in. So these two Technic pins are going to go that way and this way. And then this is going to stop it going all the way in by the looks of it. Now these look as if they're going to go somewhere in the frame. Yeah, we're going to be building more of these. So basically what we've got is, and that's quite nice actually, it fits in. So the block here, in fact that's that thing finished on the Mandalorian. Mandalorian's a great TV series. Anya's got hooked into it. So top and bottom. And I think what's going to happen is, the good thing with this, so I know what they're going to do with this. So right off the bat, you see here how there's a little channel. So the picture at the back is going to fit in here, so it's going to be blocked in, and then you're going to push the pins in, and it's going to lock the frame, the picture, sorry, the canvas to the frame. So it's a very good. I like how they've kind of re-engineered a lot of the parts. I think the Starry Night was a good build, but I think it did have a lot of frailties. Same with the Milky Way, was quite similar. Great builds, but attaching to the wall, yeah, okay, you've got a pin system that's put in, but it's not ideal, as I say. Right, so these are just going in here. I think this is more of this stuff. I should probably actually watch this. It looks actually really quite good. Right, and I think we've got parts going up here, parts going there. And I think we're going to have the same. Yeah, we've got the same, exact same thing going on. She's hooked. It was a great TV. In fact, I was actually really surprised. I think the first season of The Mandalorian was 2019. That's like 6 years ago. That was just prior to COVID happening. It's frightening, the amount of time that's passed. 3 seasons, and we're actually getting a film that's coming out, will be next year, which is going to be good. Right, so we're doing the same. I think I'm going to be building more of these pins. Yeah, we're putting more. We're just doing the exact same as before. So these are going on the other side. And then they're going top and bottom. So I'm just going to put that one in. But yeah, it's a good TV series. I liked it when it came out. I think The Mandalorian is, because I mean, this is not, is a term called canon. So that's a term they use for, like, there's the actual story, and then somebody's maybe coming in and saying, right, let's go into The Mandalorian a little bit more and see, you know, what they are, who they are, where they come from, all that stuff. And that's kind of where The Mandalorian comes in. But it ties in a lot of Star Wars stuff. So that's that little brackets done and in place. And then it looks as if we're going to be putting more of these in. Yep. So again, this is just reinforcing this frame, which is really nice. Top and bottom here. Oh, and by the way, I'm almost at 600 subscribers. Somebody actually came on and said, you know, what my goal was, and to be honest, I didn't really have a goal as such. You know, maybe possibly kind of long term, yeah, I probably did have a goal. I don't really think about subscribers as much, but it's something that's nice and you can keep track on, and you know, it's nice to get people. Oh damn! I could have got that picked up there. It's nice when you do get subscribers. It's nice just to be recognised. But I think I'm at 595 or 96. I need to check actually. Um, and you know, the guy said to me, you know, what was your goal? And I think I had maybe 560. So I've actually gained quite a lot of subscribers. I say a lot, I mean, compared to like some of the bigger people on YouTube, you know, it's not like phenomenal numbers, you know what I mean? But for me, it's big, you know. 500 was a big goal for me. I never, I mean, if you told me when I started doing YouTube videos, I mean, I had YouTube for since 2006, but I never really put anything up. Um, and if you told me back then, and when I started putting videos up, 2014 I believe, I started putting videos up. If you told me back then that I would have almost 600 subscribers, nah, I would be like, nah, don't be so stupid. There's no way. There's no way that people are going to subscribe. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Getting to 500 was something I never thought I would ever have done. To be honest, to get to 600 again, it's another milestone as far as I'm concerned. So these are going here. The next goal, to be honest, I really don't know. Just adding. I mean, 1,000 is the next step after 500, I suppose. Even after 600. Getting to 700, getting to wherever. So that's what we've got. We've got these little greys are going in here just to complete this inner grey encasement of bricks. So that's what we've got. That reinforces this frame. This is going to accept the frame, which is going to be quite nice. I imagine that that's going to be the last thing. Yeah, so we're pushing in these ones. So these ones, and this is a really nice operation. You basically just push these pins. This grey collar, so it's these inner ones that we're doing here. So these just go in, and that basically locks this part in really solid. Really nice engineering actually. These ones here are going to go when we put the frame in. The frame's going to sit in these this little recess here. The frame's going to sit in, and then these pins are going to lock the canvas into the frame. So that's going to be a really nice feature. Right now, okay, so we've got these pins here. These are going in, so it looks as if I may have to get this here a little smidge. Bruce might have to just move a little part. There we go. So it looks as if we're putting these in studs facing down that way. I think they're going in the middle, like this. Okay. And then it looks as if we're putting one quite a satisfying click as these go in. They don't really need to be located this way, but this is the way they're meant to fit. If they were sitting up the way, you could turn it round, I suppose. These are going in. So there's little Technic holes. So that's going to give us this little attachment piece on the outside. This top one is going in, and I'm going to zoom in. This is a great thing about having this. Yeah, so that one's going to attach in here. One, so it's going in the third hole. It's going in here. And then it looks as if we've got same idea just in the middle one. So there we go. Now obviously it probably is going to be rinse and repeat. where is that? Right. So we're basically doing the same here. There's not one here, and there's not one there either. This one I think is still going in this third hole. So, oh, that's, my door went there. Let's just see where we are in the scheme of things. 23 or 35, so he's still 45 minutes away yet. Right. Oh, we're now building 2 of these. So we've got a little block going on the end here. I imagine this might be like the corner piece. So just squaring that off and putting it on the table. So we've got this kind of thing here going on. What is going on here? So they're going in the corners. So I believe like that. No. That's like that. Right, got it. So these are going in like this. Yeah, so they're going in there in the corners. And then I think we're probably, looks as if we're just going to continue the same. So we're actually putting these bricks in, so we've got, so the short angle, well is that turning over? No, that's still the back, isn't it? Yeah. So we're now putting one here. We've got the big one going there. Now that's, I see what they're doing now. These are now going to walk into these parts. So this is where these facing out. Quite, I wouldn't say it was difficult, but that's it. So it means that that part is going to walk into these little outside elements. Right, so let's get these other 2. And then get these down. Right. So I believe they're locked in. So it creates this little edge here. And obviously there's going to be an edge to that or some kind of framing. Right, so we've got another part going down here. This is the same. It's clipping into these. Again, just make sure that everything, I'll probably go around this and actually make sure everything's in. I'm just trying to get this, just get a bit more room here. I think there's another block there, isn't there? Yeah, there is. I think we're just going to be repeating the same along. Right. So that's us done all that. I'm just going to basically just make sure that all these blocks are in, which appear to be. Oh, who's come in? Doctor. Oh, now. Okay. How you doing? I'm not going to repeat that name. Okay, that looks like some kind of, just rinse and repeat what you said, Anya. I don't know. Answers the postcard. Now, yeah. So again, we might as well just put all these parts on. So these are just going all along here. Right, there's not. Right, so they've got one. That's weird how they've got one. Well, there is one there. Ah, right. Yeah, there is one there actually. Goes there, that's it. Right, so trying to get the orientation of this, it's quite confusing. I absolutely love Lego. Lego's just good. Right, I believe. So the edge we don't have a bit. Yeah, I can see that now. So we're just going up in the middle. David, is it David Weathers? He died. The guy that was in Rocky. Paul Creed. Right, might as well just get all these parts in, because I believe that's what it's got on the screen anyway. Yeah, Lego's a universal. It's just so good. I wonder if Lego ever really thought that it would be where it is today in terms of, you know, what it is, how it became. So again, we're doing these little corner pieces. Get this little brick. So as I say, if you look here, you can see that's not square. But if you put it on a table, a flat table like this, and you press down on it, you basically square off that edge, and you get it almost perfect. You don't almost get it perfect, you get it perfect. So they go in there, in the corners. Lovely job with it. Right, now we're probably going to be doing the same that we did before. I think we've got this block here, going like so. And then I believe that these ones are all the bigger blocks. So just going to squeeze this down just to make sure all the bricks are engaged. Again, we're going up here. Oh, should have put that one on the edge. There we go. That's it. Make sure these are all facing the right way to engage that brick in the edge. There we go. And again up here, same, rinse and repeat. Right, again, just going to make sure that all these bricks have engaged. I think my jaw's going when I keep pressing these in. So there we go, that's the back reinforced. So that's bag 13 done and dusted. So we're now, I need my little spares jar. I've got a little Technic collar piece there, spare. So bag 14. So we've got I think we've got 3 bag 14s. Sounds like a lot, but it's not really. This is a lot of the same kind of pieces here. A lot of finished tile pieces. A lot of little, probably 8s, 1x8s. This has got some brackets. Why is it? There's always a side you open with Lego that you can't open the bag, and then there's a side where it's easier. These are big plates, so these are going in probably here. And then finally another bag. Opened it up the right way this time. Yeah, maybe not the right way, but opened it up but it was easier. Similar to that last bag we opened. Very much the same. So I'm going to get rid of my plastic. Right, bag 14. So it looks as if, so we're building up this edge here. So what we've got is a lot of these little parts going in here. Right. And then the longer part is going here. So I think I know roughly what they're doing. We're fleshing out the side parts here. So I'm just going to grab so we've got that part going in there. So these are just going in between the little gaps that we made. You can probably see them this side. See how there's little gaps? We're just putting them in the side there. So it's just beefing the frame up a little bit. So actually, it's going to be a nice looking frame. I think when you see it originally, it looks as if it's going to be quite not. I need to move that one along. I've got this one at the wrong bit. Need to get this down. There we go. So that needs to go along one. Just had it in the wrong position, believe it or not. Oh, right. I'm just knocking everything off. There we go. That's it. Right, got it. And that goes there. There we go. Off the dribble it. Right, that's us in. So that little part's fixed. I think I went back in time here. Yeah, I went back for some reason. Right. So I think this is going to be roughly the same. We're really just putting these blocks in here. So got it flat on my table. Oh, yeah, I've got a block there I need to move. There's a couple of these blocks for some bizarre reason. I've got it wrong. Right, so I just need to move that out. Oh, right, I'm trying to manoeuvre here. Again, it's just little parts. I've got the wrong orientation. There we go. Right, that needs to go up. Right, and again, just need to redo it. There we go. Got a grey block that's come off. That's in between there. There we go. Right, that says we're back in the road again. Might have done that with a couple of in places where I've just got the spacing just a little bit off. Hi Kate, how you doing? So yeah, I'll just run it. Anya's up at East Kilbride. I'm afraid one of her pals was in hospital. Nothing really, I say nothing too major, but she's getting an operation. So she's kind of looking after her, as friends do. So, but Anya's up East Kilbride. She's obviously she's probably doing some study work or college work, as she always does. See, I've done the same. There's a couple of bits that I've just messed up, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, I've got my spacing wrong. It's at these corner pieces for some reason. As I say, I really don't know why. So that should be a long one. Yeah, Anya's in the. She's there. She's in the chat. She's moderating as usual. The old moderator. So we're finishing off this the Great Wave. It's called. Just gonna get that finished, and I can then get it hung up on the wall. Although I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it because this frame is a lot bigger than what I anticipated. Just going to check DPD. Yeah, he's 26 or 35, so he's about 30 minutes away. So yeah, the frame's a lot bigger than what I thought it was going to be. So where I was initially going to put it, I might not be able to fit. So there we go. We've put the surround round, this surround sound. We put the surround on. Just checking all the bricks are down. I can see a couple that are maybe just a little bit off. There we go. Fantastic. Lovely. So there we go. So it's quite a board. It's quite a broad border around the picture. But the frame's really sturdying up now. So they're kind of giving me the plans. I know. Oh, so we've got a little piece. So I've kind of went ahead a couple of steps here, but I see they've got little corner pieces going in now. So we've got a little corner piece in here. Then we've got a little 2x there, or 1x2, another 1x2, maybe just for distance. And then it looks as if we've got two of these longer strips going up here. So, and then we've got another 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 going along here. So I'd imagine birthday shower. Right. So that's all the way halfway up. Yeah, and we're doing the same up here. I don't know why they don't have you build like what I've just done by putting all that stuff in. So again, I think we've got what have we got going up here? We've got 1, we've got 3, and then we've got the little 2x for the 1x2. Then we've got this corner piece as well. I think we've got another little another little 2 there, 1x2, and then we've got this going up here. Yeah, Anya should be there. She's, as I say, she's away up at East Kilbride. Yeah, so as I say, she's looking after a friend. Yeah, so they're building the box, which we've already done. Again, I would just do the box all the way around anyway. It kind of makes sense to do it that way, but now we're doing the same. Get the little corner pieces. So I think we're going to be the exact same. We've got 2 of these little parts here and there. Again, I'm just going to do this corner because it's going to be the same. Again, got a little piece there, and then it looks as if we're going to have all these sort of sand coloured pieces joining up. So I believe, without really looking at the plans, these are going to go all the way down here and meet up. There we go. And then we can do the same along here. So we're then going to be putting white. Now I've got a couple of these down here. I thought for a second there, I thought I'd missed an integral part. So we're finishing off the, this is a Great Wave kit that we're finishing off, the art series. So we started this last couple of days back. I was thinking I was going to finish it the other day, but I didn't really get time because it seems as if there's quite a lot of stuff. But that's what we're finishing off this build. So now we've got some nice little pieces going on here. So that's a really nice sturdy frame now. As you can see, it's all reinforced. Really nice. So we've got these big plates going in now. So they're just sitting in like here. Then we get this little plate there. I think these are all the same kind of. Yeah. The only thing with these plates, because they're quite big, they're not as glossy. They've got a little bit of a. They've got a sort of satin finish. So these are all going up here. So quite a nice little finishing piece. That little piece in there. And I got another big square piece getting right in there. Yeah, that's quite satisfying actually. When you start to see this, it really is going to make the frame quite nice. Right. We've now got these little pieces going in. So we've got little segments there, bigger segment here. So I'm going to have to kind of stay with the program on this side because it could get quite... I'm always interested to see how they do things in Lego. Now we've got these big tile pieces going on. Very satisfying build now. It always is satisfying when you get these panels that like really finish off. So there we go, that's what we've got so far. I don't know if you could white these at the back. What would that do? Yeah, I look kind of stupid. just when I've seen an opportunity of some form of whites. So again, up here, and then we've got this little piece just going in there. And then again, we're building along here. I don't know if Anya's, she's maybe doing something at the moment, she's maybe busy. Right, and then we've got these, again we've got these pieces going in. These are really satisfying when they go in, because there's a little bit of a, yeah, that's just nice. So there we see what we've got. Really starting to, it's very substantial now. You know, when I started building the frame, it was very kind of, you know, wasn't, I wouldn't say that it was quite wobbly, but as you build up, you start to get that, the integrity of the frame starts to really start to come together. So there's the big tile pieces on. Again, we've got another little one that starts here. Go. Again, they've got. I'm just going to follow how they've got it because I don't want to jump ahead. I know how it's going to go, but I don't want to jump ahead. If you know what I mean. Don't want to get too garrulous, as we say here in Scotland. What am I building next after the Great Wave? There's a couple. I always have a couple of possibilities. I'm not 100% like. I'm kinda like in between. I may build one of the Starship series. Me and Anya have got probably quite a few options available as well. Personally, I've got a few opportunities to build certain things, like, I don't know if I can actually grab this without. So I've got the likes of this. So this is the Starship collection. So this is the Home One Star Cruiser. I've got this. I may build something like this. I've also got the Aquamator as well. I've also got the I've also got coming to just this is what I'm waiting on. I've got the what's the name of that ship? It's the Executor, which is Darth Vader's starship. I've got that coming. So I've also got, without any real spoiler alerts, Darth Vader helmet. I got that because that's retiring. I don't really know what I'm going to build. There's a car there that I can build as well. It's a Lamborghini. I've got that to build. There's quite a lot. To be honest, Kate, and I'll be 100% honest, the only thing that I know that I'm building next, well, tomorrow is obviously the Millennium Falcon build, the UCS. But I don't really have, when it comes to builds, I'm very sort of seat my pants. I will wait on the gingerbread, just to let you know. I mean, we will build that before Christmas because obviously it's a Christmassy kit, but that will be probably maybe even in December. So there we go. That's the white. That looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? So that's the frame done. No, it's not done actually. So bag 15 to go. So let's get bag 50. Oh, there's Anya. Yeah, that's. Do you know what I was going to say? It was a hip replacement. So now it looks as if we're going to be edging the frame. So we've got a lot of the same parts here, and we do have some tile pieces, tan tile. There we go. So I'm just going to double check DPD. So DPT is 20 out of 35, so he's not that far, to be honest. Right, so what we're doing now is, they've always got it working away in a corner. So we don't actually, we have got corner pieces, funnily enough. Oh, that's right, I've got that there. What? Ah, right, I see. So we've got little pieces going in here. Right, there must be, oh, there's one. So we're putting some more bricks on here to raise this up a little bit. I imagine that we're going to be putting some, I think I know what we're doing. We're building up this level here to get a full tile, a full brick at the back, and then plate it over with these plates. That is what I'm thinking. That's my prediction here, and I'm sticking with it. Yeah, we're just doing the same. It's all these bricks going all the way down. This is actually quite a satisfying part of the build because you really start to build something that's very, it's getting very rigid and very secure. Right, yeah, we've got a little 2x, there's one there. Oh, that's, do you know what, I think I missed, yeah, I've missed a 2x up here, which, I'm going to have to, I must have missed it up there. Yeah. I thought I did get it in. Is there a different? a length. Oh, there's this length. So it's that one up there. Yeah, that's that one. Right. Okay. So I can just simply remove these and put them up. The old brick tool, absolutely fantastic. Right, so is that another little? Yeah, it's another little half piece, right? Okay. So there is rhyme and reason there, I suppose. That's why sometimes you don't want to get too gallus and just brain John, as they say. Some nice clickage here. So this is actually a very satisfying portion of the build. I think it's because you know you're getting close to being finished, and I think also, God damn you, I'm gonna have to go off this chair. I'm comfy in the chair. I've got a nice little location. Oh, mind you, the old butt cheeks are. It almost went into the event horizon there. I call it it seems to suck all Lego bricks into the sofa. Right, so get this little 1x2, and then we've got that little 4 brick, or it's like a 6. There it is. It's this one. And again, what I'm going to do is I think there'll be another. There it is. I'm going to put this one up here because that's going to be there, and then that little 4-ish brick, or whatever I said it was, there. That's going to be there, and then basically it's now going to be. It's going to be all these bricks now. So it's going to go all the way up. There we go. Satisfying. And then that one there is going to complete this frame. Now, that is that upper level done. I know what we're going to do. We're now going to be putting the blocks. So we've got these corner blocks. I would assume, and I'm going to do all the corners, I would assume that they're going to go there. Not sure of that person, sorry. Don't mean to offend. Oh, was that person that was in earlier? Yeah, there's another corner block. Right, last corner block. It's going in there. And then it looks as if we've got. So what I reckon this is going to be the same. So I'm just going to put these little 1 studs in here because I reckon these are going to be the same. Usually there's a little bit of symmetry there. Now we've got these big blocks. So what this is going to do is, I know exactly what they're doing. They're going to plate this over with the plates. But this brick here brings this bottom portion up level. That's why we have to put a run of these single plates. That's why we've had to do that. So we're now going to be running these down here. And a nice satisfying big blocks. And they're going to go right up there. Get that all seated nicely. Again, we're in here. Oh, right, so that's a different one. So what I would imagine is going to happen, let's just have a little peek here. Right, we've got some, I see we've got some 4s. So I think they're going to go maybe, let's just see. Ah, right. So up the edge, I'm going to put this one down here. Up the edge, they've got a middle brick. Now, oh, they don't. They actually have 2. So they've got one there, and I would just assume that they're going to have that one there Funny enough, those fit in. Right, I need to maybe check this. Let's just build this then. This should take 3, which it does. Cool. Yeah, so this top one, it's only going to be the edge here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off. I would imagine that these two are going to go here, and that, in fact, you know what, I'm just going to do that. That's going to be the same as that end. And then this end here is going to be all along here. That's okay, tell your friend I hope she gets better. My cat says hi. Cheers, Kate. Me and Anya love cats. Possibly, and I don't think it's any secret, but possibly at some point we will have a cat in this house. Right, so this is a really satisfying part. So we've got, I'm going to start in this corner. It doesn't really matter by the looks of it. So we've got these tile pieces, and it's just going to edge this entire frame. Again, this is a really satisfying. This is a really satisfying part of the build because it's just finishing. It's a finishing touch, and it really just makes it so nice. This guy will be getting close. So I think we're up to, by the looks of it in here, we're up to here. Got to be careful because there is some different pieces coming up. So I'd imagine that they're going to have, yeah, so we're building from this corner. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to keep, because obviously there's a couple of blocks here that are different. Right, now we're going pretty much to the same place. Oh, Carol Withers. Right. So again, it looks as if we're building all this up with the same type of parts. Corner piece, little 2x2 in the middle, like the end, and then we're building up these parts here. So it looks as if we're building down at least to a certain point, to here. Oh. I've got a little space here. This is where this little these little 1x2s are going to go. So they're probably going to go either side. Must have been a big loss when he went, because Carol Withers, man, a great actor. And Carol Withers, yeah, sadly, Carol Withers passed away not long after making The Mandalorian. It's quite sad. Right, so I think we are, again, with similar. I do believe we're going to have these little chips. Chips either side. Probably going to be one in the middle, with flanked by 2 little 1x2s. There we go. Right, we're almost there. Yep, it's the way it is. It's the way of the Mandingo. So we're left with this, and then we get these little tile pieces. So what I'm going to do here, so that's it. For me, I've done my duty, I've finished it. But I'm going to leave this one little piece. This is the last piece. So me and Anya are going to put that in when she comes back down next week. Me and Anya will put this in. So it's like a missing piece of the jigsaw. I'm going to set that there. So that's the frame done and dusted. I think that looks absolutely amazing. It's very clean, very, you know, a nice solid build. I'm probably going to attach it in here. Because these parts are pinned on, it's going to be perfect for the, do you know what? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to attach the command strips right now. Because I have the command strips here. So I'm going to attach them. I'm going to first off see where this DPD driver is. 32 or 35 is practically almost upon us. So these command strips, I've got them really together. So I'm just going to look. I'm probably going to go between these two. I could actually go this way. Do you know what? That would be a good bet, top and bottom, because there's two attachment points on here. So two there, and then I'm going to put, I don't know how to put like that kind of thing going on, like, or do them both. I think I'll do like a asymmetric, if that's how it'd be called. So these are great. These are the large command strips. These take up to, I think it's like 7 kilograms or something. So you just peel off the back and it reveals the sticky elements. And then basically you just want to get, so there's the end, the pad there. And I'm really just getting it in the middle. But as I say, the good thing with this is it's covering. So that's on. So we're actually covering these 2 points here. So these are locked in to the actual frame. So it's a perfect point to get the location. Location! So they're really good. When you peel that sticker off, it feels as if it's actually not meant to come off. So again, I'm just going to place these over the brick. Again, I'm going to lift it up because there's a little bit of a overhang. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset these two. I could put them in the middle. I'd rather have it covering this little piece. In fact, do you know what? Is this a possibility? Could we re-engineer this? Do you know what I'm thinking? I don't think this is going to be like any dangerous element here, because the frame. Do you know what? Just when I look, so this is the frame. I have got missing parts on it. Not missing parts, but that part there. Did I not have a part? Oh, there it is. Bruce is hiding it. So this part goes down here. I'm thinking, what I was thinking of doing. Yeah, we can't really put. Well, we could. Looking at the frame here, you can see there's a little no man's land strip where there's no holes. So what I'm thinking of doing is moving these location points. The reason being is I believe that if I can get them here, I can get a strip between the two. And what that's going to do is it's going to, because all this is doing is locking in the frame. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this side first actually. Take these brackets back out. So these don't necessarily need to go exactly here. Well, they probably do actually, when I think about it. I'd have to re-engineer these blocks if I really wanted to do it that way. Yeah, maybe we'll just keep it. What I was wanting to do was put these two blocks, maybe even like here and here, and that's going to go into that bracket there really nice. In fact, if I can go there, I could probably put those two like this, and that's going to go in there, perfect. But it means that I would need to get. Now, is that a possibility? Could we take these ones off here and just put that all the way up there? Do you know that's? I think that's strong. And I'm strong enough. Taking some stuff off here. Because that's that one, isn't it? Maybe just keep this one down here, and then I can put that one just there. I think that's going to be strong because, right, wait till I get this. Where can I put this without damaging it? Because I've got some doves to put back on it. I'm going to put it there. Because basically, it's just, I would rather have it here in the middle than like here. I'm just thinking though, do you know what? Right, I'm going to scrap that. I think that's a better way of doing it. Just personally, I think it is better. But what I don't want to do is, I really don't want to mess with it too much. I don't mean mess with it. I think I'd rather keep it, you know, I think I'd rather just keep it how it's meant to be. There's enough force. Yeah, but we'll just keep it. We'll just keep this as is. It's good enough. I think the way I was thinking of doing it would have been a lot better, but I don't know why they maybe didn't think of that. Right, let's just go with, I'm going to go with one down here and one up, slightly off centre, but it's just going to spread out the load. Doesn't really make that much of a difference. Right, so I'm going to put that just there. Again, let's get it seated in. So I'll probably leave this set for a little bit. So you can see I've got one command strip here, I'm going to put one this side. So it's going to be a bit like asymmetrical. That'll be the Lego. 2 seconds. This is, we have a box, right, I'll get them later, as they say. So Anya, that's the Lego arrived. Do you know, I probably could have put them across this way, Because once the frame goes in, we're probably going to have enough to do like a corner, but I'll just keep it. I'll keep it this way. Right, so that's all the command strips on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it over, and then we're just going to. So I'm looking at the points. So I'm going to be putting all the pressure on here and here, which is quite nice. Right, so that's the frame done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually put the frame in here, which is going to be really quite nice. So you can see here, this is just going to sit in. And this drops in, so if you look, I don't know if you can see, I'll take it up. So you can see these little brackets. So basically it's just going to sit inside that. I need to get rid of this part here. Right, why is this bit not going in? Have I got a wee thing sticking out there or something? Oh, sorry, hold on, 2 seconds. Oh, they've come off the, right, sorry, they've come off the frame for some reason. Let us see. So we have got these little corners. Just going to reattach these. Maybe because I put it in a slight angle. That's it. Oh, oh, I am not going to lie. That is very satisfying. So once that drops in, we're now going to turn it over and we've got these little brackets. So these are going to basically go, and they are going to secure the frame. Right, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to look, because I've got some birds to put back in. So I've got some elements that have come off. So let's see, I think we've got win this rare set for chance to win cool Lego prizes. Okay. Usually gives you your time that it's took. So what I'm going to do is I need to go in, I need to look, because I have got a couple of things that just fell off as it was down there. Right, let's see. Right, let's go. I need to just go back. So I need the frame. I think it's this part up here. Right, so let's see. So, there's a couple here that are missing. So I've got. I've got 2 there. I've got 3 here. Yeah. So that little birdie is meant to be there. Gastrodemus and Solus muscles. Well, Anya, that's right up my street. You're not touching my gastronemesis and my soluses and all that malarkey. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Right, so I've got. Yeah, so that other bird is actually here. It's on that one. And then this one here is in. It's facing out this way. Right, where does this part go? That's there. I think there's a bit overhanging here actually, if I remember. Yeah, that's over here, I think. I think it's overhanging this little part. Yeah, so that part's just over here. It's there. Right, so that's it. Well, it's finished except for... So Anya, I've got this little part. So this little tile here is for us to put in. So for any builds like this where we started it, I don't finish it until Anya's here. So if you look here, I've got a little tile piece just up here. So me and you are going to put this final piece in. So that's our little piece we put in together. But that's absolutely, and do you know what? It's a really solid. It's a really solid frame. So that's it. That is the Great Wave by Hokusai. Absolutely fantastic. And as I said to Anya, it's actually quite interesting to if you could go back and bring that, you know, if you could go back and talk to the dead or bring them back to see, you know, like show him this and say, he would know right away that's his work, but you'd be really like interested to say what's this, you know, what is that, and then you know you'd maybe like pick it and take it off and go, wow, that's a little bird. You know, why is that little bird? Well, it's to create waves. So Lego, what they do is they put other things to give, you know, like a churning wave. So they put little birds in, which is quite nice. And you got the little faces here, the guys in the boat. Yeah, it's funny that I quite enjoy it. Well, I put some of these dots on. Anya did a lot of these ones. I maybe did this part. But the little dots are nice actually. But that actually looks really impressive. I think that is. I think that's a really good looking set. So this is going to go up in my hall. I'm going to leave the... So I'll just show you around the back here. So you can see that I've got the command strips already pre-installed. I done these two parts because this here, these brackets, these Technic brackets are locked onto the frame and the picture, top and bottom. So that's a good anchor point to put in. And then I did an offset symmetry here using these brackets. I was going to move these brackets down, but it meant that I wouldn't have had these plates on. These plates are not really that important as such. I think they just level out the frame because the bracket is here. So there's the two brackets to hang it up with, just there. And that's just, these just basically level it out, so they're not really a structure piece. But that'll be good enough. Those 2 points offset. I could have probably done it up here because the weight's going to be more like this side, but to be honest, it's not really that much. But that is the Great Wave. Absolutely. And do you know what? It's actually quite a big build. I think the frame round it is just really, really nice. Just a really nice looking piece of art, really. So there we go. That is that. That's pretty bra, as you say here in Scotland. So I might even do another. I need to find out because, as I say, this is a lot longer than what I thought. The problem I've got at the moment is the space that we had between the new cupboard we had and I think it's the sunflowers. This fits in almost flush, tight. So I'm probably going to look at maybe putting this down a little bit. What I'll do is, Anya, I'll maybe send you some ideas where I'm going to put it and we'll go from there. I've got a couple ideas. I'm going to see if it actually does fit between the sunflowers and the cupboard, but I think it's going to be really quite tight. I think the colours, when you see it on the screen, you know, when I look at it on my preview, it looks absolutely amazing. It's just the colours. You know, when you see it up close, you can see the little birds. You know, you can see the details. So So I think that I need to remember that this top piece, so I need to press in here and here for the side parts, and then the middle. Yeah, that's really nice. Right, I'm going to put this. Oh, where did I put it? I'm looking to see where I can sit it. Do you know what? I'm going to sit it way over here. So I'm going to get the box out of the way. Because I've got some Lego. I don't mind revealing what I've bought. I'm going to put that down there actually. Because that will get hung up in the wall. So I got some Lego. So it's a little bit of, I don't know about Anya's. I don't know if I want it because Anya's got one. But this should have my name on it. Yeah, this is my one that I ordered. So again, this was the gifts with purchase. So let's get the old tabs open. I mean, how hard was that? Eh? Some people make a meal and that kind of stuff. So here we go. Right off is the back. We have got the gift with purchase. So this is the Disney set. So you can see here you've got the Disney TV, and you've also got the Lion King and Toy Story. But the good thing with this, I didn't actually notice this was a thing with this kit. So we also have got Woody and Simba in minifig form, which is really quite good. But you can actually swap out the TV. So here we've got Disney in it, and if you turn it around, we've got the Lion King. You can actually swap these round, which is a pretty cool feature. You could probably actually make up other ones, like some kind of Star Wars type thing. Like you could have the like Darth Vader choking the what's that admiral's name? I can't remember his name. General somebody, whoever. You could have that probably inside as well, which is probably quite a nice little feature. So that's the little gift with purchase that's currently running at the moment on Lego. Oh, cheers, Anya. I don't know if I've got I've got the camera creator set, but this is a little gift with purchase. So we have got. I need to watch the piece for me and Anya. I'm going to have a little drink of water because I'm actually quite. As the saying goes here, I'm quite parched. Oh, that's good. So I basically bought. I've actually got a couple. I've got two. I actually quite. I say sought after set. So I've got this. So I bought this. So this is the. I've never seen this on sale as much. So this is the Executor Super Star Destroyer. So this is Darth Vader's basically command ship. This is the one that Darth Vader was on. In fact, when they chased the Millennium Falcon into the asteroid field, this was in it. But this one's quite hard to get. It's quite a long model actually. You see here, you've actually got the 40th anniversary of the Return of the Jedi. Just here. So we've actually got some big parts coming up next year. We've got, is it next? No, but 2 years. 77 would be the 50th anniversary of Star Wars. So, but that's the Starship. It actually doesn't say it on here. It usually says the Starship series. Unless they've changed it at some point. I know that the one there has got it. So that's going to complete my Starship series, which is quite nice. So I've got that, and this one is actually, this one's retiring. So this is a retiring set. So it's against another Star Wars is ramping up, I have to say. I want it placing so I can see the great wave goes on the wall when I built. Yeah. I'll probably do a little video later actually, me putting it up. Because I've got the process of putting it on, it's dead easy. But this one has actually got some really good minifigs in it. So this is again, it's the 25th anniversary set. You've actually got Saw Gerrera minifig, which is actually very well. I mean, compared to the price of this kit, that minifig is quite a lot of the potential cost of this kit. The subject matter itself, I'm not. Yeah, it's a nice looking ship. It'll go with some of my smaller, like my Obi-Wan Kenobi Starfighter. Yeah, the starships are really good. I think they're a really nice line of ships. But yeah, this is got the 25. So this one's going to go along with the other 25 anniversary sets that I've got. So, in fact, I've never seen that. There's episode 1. So it's actually got episode 1, 25 years. That's pretty cool. I actually never saw that. So you see there, just a little badge with the 25th of the Phantom Menace. But that's what I got. I don't know if I can show Anya's got a kit. But yeah, that's the gift we purchased that we got. Really cool looking set. And I think having Woody as a minifig is probably pretty decent as well. So yeah, I'll probably hang that picture up. I'll probably do a separate video, but I'll just do a standalone video. I'll just set it up, record it, show you roughly where I'm going to put it and apply it, and then maybe just waffle for a couple of minutes on it. So bring it a little bit closer. Oh, have you built that one? This one here, is it this one, the Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator? Or is it the Executor Starship? So these were good because these just qualified just over by a couple of pounds for the gift we purchased. And it's 2 kits that I've had my this one for a long time. And I've been waiting to go on sale somewhere like John Lewis, but it never did. And this one's retiring, so possibly could have got it on sale at the various vendors, but I qualified for the gift we purchase, and it's one of those things. I'll just get it. So you've got a young Anakin Skywalker here minifig, Qui-Gon Jinn. Now I believe. I mean, minifig wise, I'm kind of getting to know a little bit. Yeah, I'll do a video, Anya. I'll probably do a video just after this. I'll place it up on the wall, but I'll take a wee video, standalone video, I'll put it up on YouTube. It just means I can set things up a little bit better. But yeah, I'll do that, Kate, as well. I'll do a video because I think it's quite good. I applied the tabs at the back. I did a video on putting up. I believe it was the Mona Lisa. I did. Was it Mona Lisa? Yeah, it was a Mona Lisa. But I think the minifig in here. So the Qui-Gon Jinn's quite important. I don't know if there's a date on here that they can see. 2024. I do believe there's a different Qui-Gon Jinn in this. If you get one, there's a rarer one compared to another one. I don't know. The mini R2D2 Lego set, the droids with the hats. Ah. Yeah, there's one where you get there's a few that retire, and there's There's one that's got a pink droid, which is quite nice. Yeah, I need to go to. It's not Rebreakable. It's not that. Oh, where is it now? Oh, there it is. So I think that's the set there, actually. So Anakin yeah, it is Anakin. Yeah, it is Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, he goes for a couple of quid. Maybe not huge. Yeah, I'm gonna get the set. There it is. Oh, this one. Yeah, it looks nice. I think the minifigs are quite interesting in this. So I'm just gonna look up Bricklink because it's always a good little good insight into like the price of stuff. Not that it really makes that much difference, but I do see. Right, right there's Qui Gon. Right, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm trying to think. The price of this one is ridiculous. Um, it's Qui Gon Jinn, and he's got a reddish brown beard. So the average price of this minifig, now I don't know if this is the one that's in here. I think it possibly could be. You want the Dark Falcon and this the Cinder. Yeah, yeah, they're both retiring. The Onyx Cinder was on a great price on it's still on sale. It was in Lego. It was down to like £87 from 120 or something. But the price of that Qui Gon Jinn on Bricklink is ridiculous. The average price is £74 for that figure. But I think that one's different. I think there might be an early one and yeah. Right, wait till we see. There's an A and a B. So there's a B figure. Yeah, the B figure's only £9. I don't believe. I think the one we've got is the B version. I think that other version. So I think there's maybe it's the early version that it appeared in. So there's one that this one has got a different type of poncho. I think, and it says undetermined type. I need to look at that because I think there's one that is. If you get that, I mean, I'm not saying this one will have it. But there is a minifig that is really highly sought after. But I think it's got a different. I think the beard's different on it. I believe. I could be totally wrong. So I'm looking here. Oh, that's the two versions. So I do believe. Yeah, the retiring over here. This one is also the Dark Falcon's retiring as well. Right, what am I looking at? I'm trying to get this other Qui Gon Jinn up. Right, that's not loading up for some reason. Let's just see. So yeah, I'll wait. I don't think I'll have the one that's what I would say is the kind of most sought after one. I think I'll have the one. Snow White Disney set is retiring too. I think Anya will like that one. Yeah, Anya was looking after looking for the Wicked picture frame. I think she was wanting to get. Yeah, that's just your normal one. So I'm gonna see the inventory. So I'm trying to see what it's got. What's different? Ah, right. Okay. I'm looking at the heads here. So this is the head of B. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the other one. So appears in one set, Darth Maul's Infiltrator, set inventory. Let's look for the other version of Qui-Gon. So there's a. So this is the one that's really expensive. This one right here. Ah, right. I've got it. So I think it's like a lighter brown. So you see here, you can see that it's a lighter brown. It's a reddish brown beard. So the one in that other one is slightly darker. So it's good to know. I think that will probably be an early release, or it'll be released in some. It'll be quite rare, probably, I'd imagine. Um, yeah, so that's the. Let me just see. So that's actually quite like me in a way, which is quite scary. Yeah, so you actually get there's one, two, three minifigs in this. Yeah, you get three minifigs, and you've also got Saw Gerrera is the 25th anniversary exclusive minifig. That one there's quite rare. That's like a good 15-20 pounds in the market, roughly. I mean, if you get the reddish brown Qui-Gon Jinn and you get this, you're talking about easily the price of the kit, just in those two minifigs, which is minifigs are kind of ridiculous. I like minifigs to go with sets, but Saw Gerrera is quite a rare because it's only available in this set, so it is. I've actually already got Darth Maul, but I don't know if it's this version. There might be slight differences. But this will stay with this set anyway. So I just want to get Qui-Gon's that up again, but it's the A version. I should really have took a picture. Yeah, yeah, you can see right away. So it's a different colour. So what I'm looking for is the red version. I don't even know if I can have a quick look in the bag just to see. I'm probably actually I'm going to build this at some point. So let's just have a little nosy. So obviously Lego have. I mean, whether that was a pre-release version, they only made so many boxes, and then it get changed in a batch. So again, I like to open my boxes with the knife just to keep them nice and fresh, as they say. So effectively, you could go down those glue lines again and reseal it. But so I'm not going to build this just now. I'm just really wanting to have a little nosy. So there's Darth Maul. Darth Maul there. There's looks like young Skywalker's in this one. That looks like, well, that's young Skywalker. Well, that's Saw Gerrera. Yeah, that's Saw. It's got a different body piece. Yeah, I don't know where. I think that's a young Skywalker in there. Young Anakin. Yeah, that's Saw Gerrera. Right, where's Qui-Gon? Where's he hiding? There he is. Nah. So I do believe we have got the older Qui-Gon head, not the most sought after one, the sort of the £60 version. I think that's only available in certain sets, which doesn't, it's not a biggie. I mean, there's probably a chance that it could have been quite an old set. But the Saw Gerrera figure's quite expensive. If that was that type of head, you know, this would probably be a. He possibly would have just rebagged this up and possibly sold it for, you know. Well, in saying that, you'd had to have said, "Oh, I've already opened it, and it's the Qui-Gon, the reddish brown Qui-Gon Jinn." That's good. It's a good little set, anyway. As I say, if you have a reddish brown Qui-Gon, you've got a lot of money in your hands. There we go. Anyway, that's us. Garwing Chong. Cheng? Cheng, I think that's how you pronounce that. Hello there. I'm just about to button up actually, guys. I don't know if I'll be back on. Got a couple of things that I really should be doing. I wanted to get that wave finished. I need to keep this piece here. So this is the piece that me and Anya are going to put on. Do you know what I'm going to do, Anya? Just so that you know, I'm going to put that brick, I'm going to attach it to my VIP set. So that's sitting on that red brick there. Just so that we know. And we can put that on together. Oh, I'm actually quite thirsty. Could I get? I've got a wee drink of water. This is quite a long. I don't know. Is this still the same? Disney Gallery, Star Wars, The Mandalorian. Yeah, this is quite a large feature. Yeah, because people refer to it as Baby Yoda, but it's actually he's off the Yoda's species, which is very rare. And there's not really a lot known about them. Grogu is his name. May the force be with you always. Indeed. Indeedy. Well, I've got 597 subscribers, so I'm actually getting close to the 600. Maybe even before the end of the week. You never know. Yeah. So I'm gonna be on just before I leave. I'm gonna be on tomorrow. So tomorrow is Falcon Friday, which hence the name. I'm currently building the Millennium Falcon. In fact, do you know what I'll do? I'll just get the Millennium Falcon over. We have to get these boxes out of the way. Anya, we'll get more boxes. So we're currently building this. So I'm just going to bring it in. So this is what we're building tomorrow. This is the UCS Millennium Falcon. I'll put my light back on. So this is what we've built so far. So this is the current build. The plan is, although last week we did actually build a little bit more than the hour and a half that I've kind of stipulated that we're going to build. The plan is we come on here every Friday. It's going to be Falcon Friday. Obviously, the name just kind of, it's a nice little tie-in for the name. and we basically build this for 1 hour and 30 minutes. We did extend last week because we were building these little two compartments. I think tomorrow we're going to be building the back compartments here, similar to this set here. We're going to be building the back, and as you can see here, we've got quite a little bit of the front part on. I've actually added a little piece in there. I've got a piece from the Porsche 911 Turbo. So to build the Targa version, there's a little grey piece that I put in. I'll probably highlight it in one of my diary videos of the Falcon build. But I think it's actually just a nice little addition to put in that side. It hides a little bit of a gap there was. I don't know why they did it, but anyway. But that's what's coming up tomorrow. So that's going to be 3 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to be doing the Falcon Friday. And we're going to be building the bag. I think we did bag 1, 2. That was bag 3. So we're building bag 4. Now I probably will stick to the hour and a half this time. Last week was a little bit different. I was on holiday. But I was going back to work the next day. We had a meal coming, so there was a little bit of a bit of a gap to the meal. So I decided just to, finish building bag 3, which we did. So we're probably, at this point, what, 3 hours per part 3. Was that part 4 we did? We're a good 4 hours into this actually, which, I mean, it doesn't look like much. Well, I mean, it does look like much, but, it's a couple of hours into the build. I'll probably go back and I'll keep a wee track of the time, just so that I know where we are. But this is a great build. This is one of my sort of builds, like a bucket list build, basically. It's one that I've been looking to build for a lot of years, because this kit's been out since 2017. So it's like, 8-9 years old. But the great thing with this is there's a few modifications you can do. Like this here, this room in here is detailed. This one isn't. It's got the gun that drops down. I've actually seen people do a mechanised gun, which is quite cool. Don't think I'm going to go as far as that, but again, you could probably come back and build onto it, which is one of the good things about it. So I don't know, I may put some flooring on here, and I don't know, maybe potentially do something up with that. Not that I've got that skill level, in my own. I could probably look up and see if there's any mocks and stuff that I can put in. But yeah, so tomorrow we're going to be building this. So if you watch this and it's not Friday, then tune into my channel, because we're going to be building this Falcon Friday every GMT time, 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. in the afternoon, for 1 hour, for say a 2 hour build. Between 3 and 5 we'll be on building this. And do you know what, I'm really looking forward to it, and I think it's good that I'm building it every week, because there's a little bit of a hunger for it, where if you build something like the Great Wave, building it not every single day, but every other day, and getting it done, this is going to take quite a little bit. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Unboxing, it's like crap. Anya, I've got your box here. So wait till I get this bad boy out of the way. Oh, she's getting heavy. I'm kind of cradling the box because it's getting a bit weighty, and I don't want to drop it. Although it's all Technic stuff, so it probably actually survive. So this is. Well, that's got my name on it, Anya. I was just about to say. I thought I was going to say Anya Mackenzie McCall. I'm just going to scribble out my postcode. So there we go. That's yours, Anya. That's your big box. It's funny actually. This is where you look at the like. I mean, it's amazing how much boxes will get a little bit of damage and stuff. But these boxes are pretty good from Lego. I'm gonna have to get these tore down. In fact, I need to go out the back and get the boxes that are out there. There's IKEA boxes everywhere. I'm hoping that they'll plant and become other IKEA stuff. So that's Anya's box. Do you know, unboxing videos, I've done a couple in my time. I haven't really done a lot. It's not my, I wouldn't say it's not my forte. It's a bit like, you know, there's people that only do that kind of thing. We have done unboxings, but I kind of have to keep a little bit of a, not a secret, because you've got to be careful, because some people can, I mean, not that I've got, I mean, there's other members of my family that can obviously watch my channel, and I'm not saying that there's any like, you know, somebody's like typing up how much stuff is. But I'm gonna head off, and I think, oh, by the way, look, I just want to show that everybody I've got Bruce's in the house. So this is the Jaws set. So you can actually take Jaws off the actual build, and he's got his own stand, and you can put the minifigs on the stand as well. So there's Officer Brody, Quint, and Hooper. So it's quite a good little build, and you've got a standalone Jaws shark just sitting on a plinth, which I think is really pretty cool. The way they've done that, and the way you can put all the little minifigs as well, sitting on there, it's pretty cool. But those minifigs are, I mean, they're like, that's about 60 quid just in the minifigs. On market, I mean, obviously, you might sell some for a little bit cheaper, you might sell them for a little bit more, it just depends what the demand is. But yeah, it's a cool little build. Hooper. I love Jaws. I could watch Jaws right now, to be honest. Such a good film. Such a good film. How is the weather? Still a bit yucky out here by the looks of it. Right, Anya Banana, I'm going to head, honey bun. Oh, I've got a little bit of leafage. I might have to water my plant actually. Anya, I'm going to water the plant. I'm going to take this out actually. What is it with these plants? I hate. Right, that's me. Got it out. Oh, the little barbs and that. That's a cheeky little. It's a cheeky little. You know what? See you next Tuesday. So what I'm going to do as well, Anya the banana. When you get my wee mister, when you mist the leaves a little bit, just to kind of rehydrate it. give it a little bit of hydration. Shake it a little. I tell you, man, that has got some big thorns on it. I know it's a rose, but gee whiz, that would cut you in half. It's obviously doing its job for protection wise. I thought that, Anya. Right, I'm going to head Anya Banana, Kate, who else was on? Garwing Cheng. Good to see you. And may the force be with you always, mate. I think that was it. I think, Kate, you were in. Dr. Karunius Mukhtar was in, but kind of repeated a lot of what you said. But anyway, folks, 5 in chat, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, folks, wait, I'm going to turn you around. So I'm going to do this. In fact, I'm going to have to turn you around without showing you anything. I don't want to do a review. Whoa! Well, that was close. Whoa! That was a that was a little. Do you know what? I need a shower. I need to trim my beard. That's something I need to do. But anyway, folks, as I say, a couple of minutes. I'm gonna head off into the yard. I'm probably gonna go for a shower. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trim my beard and go for a little shave. Not a shave, just a trim of the beard. Yeah. Well, see, I think me and Anya like to keep things. I don't mind showing some stuff. Like there's a box right there, just behind you, that is very exciting, and it's going to be quite a big build. It's quite an interesting build. I'm not going to reveal it, obviously. That's going to be probably next year. That's going to be after the Millennium Falcon. I'm going to build that. But these other ones here, I'm not really too bothered. I can do those builds. But I think I'll go for a shower, get fresh. I'm going to hang that picture up. Gives the time. It gives the little command strips time to kind of settle in. Gives them time to settle in a little bit. And yeah, it means I can get the video and just show you where I'm putting it. I've got a rough idea where I'm putting it. Yeah, you too, Kate. Have a good day and a good night. Love you. Yep. See you soon. Cheers, Kate. That's good of you. So it was always nice to hear from you, Kate. Always good, my friend. And Anya, I'll probably phone you. I'll probably hear from you soon anyway. So again, I'll get the little button, the wee pre-end stream button up. So yeah, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go for a shower. I need a shower. I'm getting that my kind of. I'm getting a bit. Beard's getting itchy. Need to trim my beard. But yeah, this video that I'm about to do, putting the Great Wave up, that'll be up probably in the next couple of hours, hour or two. It won't be long. It won't take long to do. So an upload, it'll be uploaded in a couple of minutes. Merry November. Right, cheers, Kate. See you later, Anya, and everybody else. Thanks for coming in. It's a great pleasure, and it's always good, you know. And I really do mean that. It's kind of becoming. I can see like the Lego build, and the Lego builds, and the Lego franchise, and the whole Lego kind of family starting to take shape, and it's good. I really enjoy it. But anyway, folks, see you all later. Take care. Catch you later. May the force be with you all, always. To the woods, folks. See you later. Bye.